With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Breanna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
So the Fever win the tip. Now here's Mitchell. Gray defending. Outside Howard. Mitchell outside. Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
Now here is Canada. Outside Howard for three. Drops in the tray.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Clark outside. Boston. Pass to Hole. And here is Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here is Canada. Here's Gray. Now Howard from outside the arc. Hole with the rebound.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Now here's Clark, guarded by Canada. Pass to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Howard. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
Outside Canada. Gray, she's covered by Mitchell. Griner with the ball. Screened by Griner. Pulls it. They get it again. Off with the layup.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Mitchell outside. Outside Howard. Lets the three fly. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It's something that any basketball fan will appreciate. It's just good, steady basketball they're playing in all aspects of the game right now.
Reiner, and a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
A valuable offensive talent. Reiner's agile, and really the whole league knows it.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Three, Ryan Howard. He's up again. And there's the nice layup by Griner.
Because of Griner's effort and enthusiasm on the boards, she's able to create second chance buckets for her team.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Back to Clark. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down. The dream trail. Canada with it.
And it's Boston picking her up.
Down low. And again, Brittany Griner.
What a physical presence down low. Griner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Jones. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, with strong conviction in her skill set, Griner's not afraid to leave her comfort zone.
Mitchell with it. Gray defending. Here's Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
From the arc. Over Griner. That misses off the backboard. Now here's Gray. She's guarded closely. Pass to Canada. Now Griner. Deep Alicia Gray. And the dream, another three.
He set her up. Gray always looking to shoot it.
Indiana trailing. Clark with it. She has 6. Mitchell outside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
And she makes both free throws. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Outside Howard. The tray. They get it back. Griner, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Howard.
Boston with it.
Six to shoot. To the paint. The shake. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Now Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Howard. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now here's Griner. Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. There's the triple. Alicia Gray, and that's good.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray will make them pay.
Here's Mitchell. Clark outside for 3. Again, the miss by the Fever. Walker Kimbrough with it. Gray up top. Fires for 3. Here's Griner. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Now here's Clark. 6 points for her. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Griner with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Gray. 6 points for her. Griner with the screen. Gray, good for 3.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
Now here's Hull. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Howard. Pass to Hull. Can they get it? Drains it from beyond the arc.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
Here's Walker Kimbrough.
She's covered by Clark. Now here's Howard. Inside, Reiner. And again, the Dream score. Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. This one for three. And Jones pulls it down. Atlanta leading. Outside Howard. Back to Gray. Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. Misses the three.
Boston outside.
Clark. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Pass to Gray. Jones. Howard.
Cole defending.
Ryan Howard drives in.
It's hauled in by Boston.
As she's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Boston.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 4. Now Walker Kimbrough. Outside Howard. Shoots it up from beyond the arc and then some.
Wow, that was from way outside. Howard is feeling it right now.
Now here's Clark.
8 points for her.
Mitchell. Gray defending.
Here's Boston.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Here's Griner. Makes it off the glass.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
And here is Howard. Mitchell. Gray defending.
Boston sets a screen.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Walker Kimbrough with it.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Here's Jones. And the layup falls.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about. She knows how to outwork the defense.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough.
She's covered by Clark. Here's Walker Kimbrough. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Dream. They're up by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
And so here's Atlanta. 6-point game.
Pass to Hillman.
To the inside. Here's Coffey. Back to Howard. The three is up. Miss number 6 for her. She's made 2 of her 8 attempts. Here's the Fever with the ball.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still looking for that first WNBA championship.
And the Fever making a change here.
Clark, 1 shot.
So here's Atlanta. 3-point lead.
Pass to Caldwell.
Outside Howard. Inside. Here's Hillman. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Wallace misses. Here's Caldwell, guarded by Wallace.
Yep, that goes.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And here's Clark. 11 points in the game. Dantas outside.
Wallace.
Pass to Clark. Watches it. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Playing unselfish basketball, Wallace knows better than to just hold on to it.
Now Walker Kimbrough. Back to Howard. There's the 3. The rebound by Dantas. The Fever trailing. To the middle. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Dream. So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Howard. Tries to break her ice. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team.
It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well. That's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
And the first one falls for her.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Now Clark. She's got 14. Bonner outside. Dantas. That's in. Coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
Love the quick thinking from Dantas. Gets a clean look and lets it fly.
Outside Howard. Back to Canada. Takes the 3. The Dream again can't hit. Pass to Colson. Up top, Bonner. Four on the clock. Over Howard. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
A tremendous all-around talent. Bonner continues to find new ways to pick defenses apart.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Canada. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Dantas with it. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
That's the unselfishness coaches love to see. If defenses lock in on Bonner, she's more than happy to distribute.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Howard, that's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Here's Clark. Pass to Bonner. Dantas, guarded by Jones. Clock at 6. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
A quality shooter, the D has to respect Dantas' ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Canada. Howard up top, fires from deep. The three-pointer is on target.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Clark. She's got 14.
Pass to Boston.
Back to Clark. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Clark. Poked loose. It's stolen by Hull. And it's the Fever on the break. Clark with it. Howard's there. Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock.
Double team on Caitlin Clark.
The 3. Canada grabs the board. The Dream Trail.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Howard. Takes the 3. And the Dream, another 3.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Dantas outside.
Boston.
Pass to Clark. Now Dantas. Guarded by Jones.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Canada. Howard lets it go from deep.
It's hauled in by Boston. The top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just rookie of the year. Aaliyah was also an all-star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for the center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Howard. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. The Fever with the lead. Clark, guarded by Canada. Here's Clark. 17 points in the game. Back to Bonner. The rebound by Hillman. The Dream on offense. Outside Canada. For 3, Ryan Howard hits it from three-point range.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. To the paint.
Here's Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Assist goes to
Oh, man, she is so good at making those deep passes.
Canada with it.
Here's Hillman. He's guarded by Boston.
For three, Ryan Howard. And the dream, another three.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Pass to Clark.
Double team on Caitlin-Clark. Now here's Boston. Kicks it out to Clark.
Knocks down the three ball.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
And here's Canada. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here's Bonner. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen. Clark can't get it to go.
Atlanta leading. Now Canada. Up top Jones. Pass to Hillman. Dantas with the steal.
Now here's Boston.
And two free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Jordan Canada picks one up.
At the line for the away team, Caitlin-Clark. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Howard. From deep.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin-Clark.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Gray. Here's Howard. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Jordan Canada drives in. Chalk up 2 right there.
Lightning quick, and Jordan Canada is just so hard to stop. She gets to the rim at will.
Now here's Clark. 22 points for her. Over Canada.
And shot by Clark, no good.
The Dream Trail. Pass to Griner. Outside Canada. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Way more likely to take it herself than the pick and roll. Gray looking to score the ball.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. Drills the 3-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Howard. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. This is her 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Ryan Howard, shooting 1.
One shot.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dream out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Here's Canada. Here's Griner. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
Goes to Indiana.
Indiana trailing. Outside Howard. Mitchell. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Howard with the ball. Pass to Canada. Picked by Jones. Fires from 14. The Dream again can't hit. Indiana with the ball. The shot from 20 feet. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Her performance has been so important to them, as dependable as ever, guys.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. From past the arc. Offensive board. Reiner gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Jacks up a 3. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Atlanta in the lead. Pass to Canada. That basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Now here's Mitchell. Gray defending. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Boston sets a screen. Here's the three.
And again, Clark missing.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Canada. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product. Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Outside Canada. It's Brianna Jones, high post. Here's Griner. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Pass to Mitchell. Howard the screen. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And here's Canada. Pass to Griner. Howard. Picked by Jones. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Clark outside. Mitchell with it. The three.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
She's made an impact with the three-point shot today. And guess what? That's another big one.
Yeah, and that's where she's been getting her points. And with a couple more out there, man, we've really got a ball game on our hands.
Gray up top. Pass to Griner. Rebounded by the Fever. Now Mitchell. She's got 19. Clark outside. Down low. Here's Howard. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
You can't let her get a shot off in that situation. Howard can finish with contact. Plus, she's a pretty solid foul shooter.
One shot.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
And the dream call time here. And here the Dream. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. And here is Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Gray, good for 3.
With a strong all-around offensive game, Gray is a consistent pillar to what her team does offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Tries again. The Fever rebound. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3.
good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another three from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the three-point shot today.
Now here's Gray. She's got 15. Inside. And the layup is good.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Clark with it. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Mitchell. The three ball. Gets it to go from downtown.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Canada. Reiner.
She's guarded by Boston.
And here is Gray. Over to the wing.
For three, Jordan, Canada.
And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Mitchell outside from the arc. And another three for Indiana.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Jones. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, Jones is known for a physical style of play, but what often gets overlooked is her footwork, which she skillfully uses to create easy buckets.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Now here's Clark. She's got 24.
Boston right side.
That shot off. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Now Boston.
She's guarded by Griner. Just 4 to shoot.
Boston inside.
Griner's there.
The shot by Boston, no good.
Atlanta leading. Here's Gray. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Walker Kimbrough.
Caitlin Clark with the defensive effort.
Indiana with the ball. Mitchell outside. And that one's in too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score, so the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they've really had no answers.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Puts it up, and that one's good. Jones.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Clark with it. Mitchell outside. The 3. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Here's Gray.
That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Alicia Gray. She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
For the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots. Shoot 2.
The first one falls. So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Walker Kimbrough. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Griner. Now Walker Kimbrough. Howard. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over.
Number 33, Maya Caldwell.
The Fever trailing. Here's Colson. Pass to Bonner.
Now here's Cunningham.
Just 5 to shoot. Now Mitchell lets the 3 fly.
A rebound by Hillman. Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Out to the left wing. To the middle. Stolen by Bonner. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Mitchell. That one goes. Count it.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
And she lobs up toward the rim.
Cunningham with it.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Can pretty much get any shot she wants out there. That speaks to Cunningham's offensive creativity.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3, Ryan Howard hits the 3-point bomb.
Looks like she took that last 3 a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
Goes up to the stripe, and there the Fever with another bucket.
Great focus for Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Steps back. From 20 feet out. And that's not going to go. And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. It's the Dream, up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here's Colson. Stolen by Brianna Jones. Pass break, here come the Dream. Pass to Canada. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Canada. First personal foul.
And it's the Fever ball. Clark outside.
Cunningham sets a screen.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
And the Dream making a change here.
In for your Atlanta Dream, number 19, Lorella Kubai.
Outside Canada. Pass to Kubai. Shot clock at 6. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line from your Atlanta Dream, Lorella Kubai. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Her one miss there could be important. There's a big difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Now here's Clark. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. They now take the lead.
You can't give Bonner any time and a clean look. She will make you pay.
The Dream trail. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Canada. The 3.
They grab their own miss.
And that one's good. Jones.
Scoops up the board. Jones knows exactly what to do. Put it back in.
So it's Indiana now. To the inside.
Cunningham.
Up and in on the layup. Now Canada. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's the Fever ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Coffee outside. No luck on that one. Good D by DeWanna Bonner. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Colson. Clock at 6. Clark outside. No good from outside.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Clark. Pass to Colson. Now here's Bonner, defended by Coffee. And there it is.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
And here is Jones. Back to Canada. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Now here's Cunningham.
Shot from free throw range. Green with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Outside Canada. Puts up a 3. And Bonner pulls it down. The Fever leading. Here's Colson. Pass to Clark. And a foul called on the shot. Got it on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team
That'll be on Brianna Jones.
at the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Dream. They trail by 3. Pass to Howard. Now here's Gray to tie it up. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Now here's Clark. Pass to Bonner. Shot clock at 5. Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever. Canada with it, and it's Dantas picking her up. Here's Howard. Screen by Griner. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so the 2 free throws coming up.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turn your plays with confidence and composure.
Team, Brianna Turner. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And the Fever making a change here. Good on the second, so she makes both. And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Griner. Gray, she's covered by Mitchell. Back to Griner. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? Needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
So it's Indiana now. 2-point game. Turner with the ball. To the paint. Mitchell. Using the post move to get the 2 points.
What a tough player. Lots of times, Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Walker Kimbrough with it. Gray outside. To Howard. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Turner grabs the board. And here's Indiana. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Over Gray. Shot Rebound by Mitchell, no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Back to Howard. This one for three. Mitchell grabs the board. So it's Indiana now. To take the lead. No good there. And there's a whistle, and that goes on Turner. That's her first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here is Howard. Pass to Griner. Back to Howard. From past the arc, gets a three-pointer to fall.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside.
And here's Boston.
Inside. Here's Hull.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Boston.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Gray outside. Griner with the screen. To the paint.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
To take the lead. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Canada. Free Ryan Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Mitchell outside.
Pass to Boston. Hull.
Guarded by Howard.
Back to Boston.
Mitchell, 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. A rebound by Brittany Griner. Atlanta in the lead. A drive by Alicia Gray. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
With sound awareness and passing skill, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Indiana. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
We've seen Howard really having a great game.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
Clark. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
Natasha Howard.
Now Canada. Pass to Jones. Picked by Jones. Here's Howard. And again, the dream score.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
Now here's Clark.
Now here's Boston.
Three from Kelsey Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Here's Canada. Outside Howard. Fires the three. Here's Griner. Soft touch off the glass.
So talented. She can make plays like that in her sleep, guys.
Here's Clark. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Howard. Hole with the rebound. Boston outside. Clark. Takes it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. Green with the rebound. Here's Gray. Down low. Howard. And it falls!
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Timeout called the Fever.
They need to get a quick bucket here. If there's more than 24 seconds left afterwards, they can try for a stop. But if there's less, they're going to have to foul.
Outside. Clark. Pass to Howard. Boston sets a screen. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Money! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Oh, the poise of Mitchell. This is what allows her to come up huge in the clutch. A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so she drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Fever.
They not only need to draw up a score here, but a quick one.
And once they get that quick strike, there has to be an immediate foul.
Yeah, Brian, they can't waste any time.
Pass to Boston. Clark, guarded by Canada. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. Mitchell. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And she ends up making the second. And that puts them up 5. Now here's Clark. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an emotional boost. They really needed down the stretch. This crowd was with them all the way.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
And we'll see you at the next event.